Welcome to had6 channel. In this video, we will look into dissolute. 17 adjectives with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Immoral. Which means not conforming to accepted standards of morality. Immoral. For example, unseemly and immoral behavior. Number 2. Libidinous. Which means lustful. Libidinous. For example, libidinous teenagers. Number 3. Wanton. Which means sexually unrestrained or having many casual sexual relationships, typically used of a woman. Wanton. For example, a wanton seductress. Number 4. Intemperate. Which means immoderate. Intemperate. For example, intemperate outbursts concerning global conspiracies. Number 5. Self-indulgent. Which means characterized by doing or tending to do exactly what one wants, especially when this involves pleasure or idleness. Self-indulgent. For example, a self-indulgent extra hour of sleep. Number 6. Libertine. Which means characterized by free indulgence in sensual pleasures. Libertine. For example, they were careful to insist that free love was not to be confused with libertine sexual intercourse. Number 7. Corrupt. Which means evil or morally depraved. Corrupt. For example, the old corrupt order. Number 8. Loose. Which means engaging in casual sexual encounters or relationships. Loose. For example, she ran the risk of being called a loose woman. Number 9. Dissipated. Which means of a person or way of life overindulging in sensual pleasures. Dissipated. For example, the new heir was a dissipated youth. Number 10. Impure. Which means morally wrong, especially in sexual matters. Impure. For example, they cleared their minds of any impure notions. Number 11. Promiscuous. Which means having or characterized by many transient sexual relationships. Promiscuous. For example, despite what you seem to think, I have never been promiscuous. Number 12. Lecherous, which means having or showing excessive or offensive sexual desire. Lecherous. For example, a lecherous old man. Number 13. Licentious, which means promiscuous and unprincipled in sexual matters. Licentious. For example, he was a Puritan in a licentious age. Number 14. Profligate, which means licentious. Profligate. For example, he succumbed to drink and a profligate lifestyle. Number 15. Decadent, which means characterized by or reflecting a state of moral or cultural decline. Decadent. For example, a decaying, decadent Britain. Number 16. Debauched, which means indulging in or characterized by excessive indulgence in sex, alcohol, or drugs. Debauched. For example, our fleet is commanded by debauched young men. Can you think of other examples? Please share them in the comment section below. Furthermore, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.